Guess who's back? Back again. It's me. I've been on hiatus for a little bit. Yeah, it's been a crazy times. So had to take a little break, but I'm just gonna put out all my my links to the channel, and we're gonna get right into the game here in a second. Just give me a moment here, and I'll get everything set up, and we'll get going. Almost done. Almost done here. Sorry it's taking so long to get. I probably should have done this beforehand, but you know, who cares? That should do it. So let's let me just see if stuff is running correctly real quick. Looks like it is. All right, let's do the thing, guys. So this is Stellaris. If you don't know what Stellaris is, I'm sorry. It's really cool. So I already have a game started on here. Full disclosure, I started playing this on console because there's a console edition, but then I saw how many cool things are on the PC that are not on the console, and I was like, you know, as casual as I am, I don't think I can be casual for this game. I need to go full on in it. I can't just be a casual console dude for Stellaris. And somehow, my 7-year-old laptop, which I stream on, by the way, and somehow it works, can also handle playing Stellaris. So, that's pretty sick. So we're going to start a new game here. And boy, let me tell you, this is going to get deep. So, I created this empire. So, that's the one I started here on my PC. I have like 3 or 4 on the console, but we're just going to go ahead and create a new empire, and it's going to get in depth. I don't even know every single mechanic on the PC version, but there's a lot. So I just need to figure out what type of empire I want. Machine. I love machines. If anyone that knows me in person, they know I like machines. But newer races that they added are lithoids, which are basically rock people, and they look really sick. And necroids, which are, you know, dead people. I mean, look at that. It's so cool. Like that gives me like Quake and Doom vibes with this one. Like it's so sick. And like vampire looking dudes, like some like death cult looking guys. Like you can do all sorts of stuff. But I'm trying to think of what type of Empire I want to play, because when we get into it, you'll see it gets deep with the customization. So I'm going to start with a portrait first and decide where I want to go from there. That's usually how I decide how I'm going to do an Empire. Do I want to be a plant? I don't think I want to be a plant. I could try the rock people. I haven't been a rock yet. God, it looks so cool. Or I could just go with machines, because you know I do like. I am a sucker for machines and robots and automatons and the like. How do I want to do it? Because I haven't tried. You can make an empire that's like a hive mind, so I could do something like an insect of some sort. These are all the arthropods. Or like a plant hive mind, even, where I just spread creep throughout the galaxy. Call it the creep. You know, I think I want to try it. I think I want to try being a plant hive mind. Yeah, we're gonna just be plants that spread throughout the galaxy as fast as possible. I think that's what we're gonna go for. Alright, I just gotta find a portrait I like. What looks creepy? That one's pretty creepy. You know, I think I like that one for the creep. Let's use that. Species name. But should their actual species name be the creep? Or should that be the empire name? That's a good question. God, yeah, you get to like choose all sorts of stuff. We're not going to do a biography because that's just for my own, for your own tastes if you want to do that. But we have to do the name, plural, and adjective though. Let's see what randomizer gives me. Okay, that's oh my god, I totally forgot to look at funguses. We could do like a creeping fungus. Oh yeah, like it's taking over people, like assimilating. Oh yeah, we could do a fungus if we wanted. I think it might be a fungus actually instead. What the hell is that? Oh my god. That's definitely a fungus as well. I mean, it could just be like one of these little fungus boys. I want to be gross looking. Honestly, yeah, I think we're going that route if we want fungus. Yeah, I'm gonna do a little investigation on fungus names. Give me like 2 seconds. Dude, like creating an empire, like starting, takes a little bit, but boy is it worth it for me. That's like one of my favorite parts about the game, is just creating a new one. It's just so cool. Alright, so let's look at this death cap mushroom. I'll just base a name off of that. You know, let's call it that. Oh god, did I hit caps lock? No, I didn't. The Ammon. Or Amon. I'm gonna call it the Amon. Or the Amanites. Amanite. Adjective? Amanite? I don't know if I like that for adjective. Amanite, Amanites. Amanine? Amanan? Yeah, I think Amanite sounds fine, I guess. Or even just the Amen way. Actually, I like that. Amanite, Ammonites, and Amen. Oh, that works. Fungoids. Bloomp. This is like how all your ships, planets, fleets are named. Let's see. Yeah, it makes it easier than like naming everything yourself. Alright, how do I want to do ship names? Or how do I want to do names in general? I think I'm cool with this. Nah, some of these seem kind of long. But it seems the best. Maybe this one. Planet names, leader names. Let's see. Oh yeah, we're gonna be a hive mind though, so we do hive mind 1. Autonomous drone. Little organ battle units. Wrong solution thrown. Because I'm gonna play hive mind. I think I like hive mind too for names, because it makes it very impersonal. Like they shouldn't have a personality if you're a hive mind. So ship prefixes, which is going to be what shows up over here, before your ship names. So let's do. Do I even need one? Could do. Let's see. Leader names got like modal organ and stuff like that. So we could try. Something along the lines of like an organic name for a ship prefix, so... It's like a fleshy movement thing. Muscle? Sorry, I got a message, very unprofessional of me, to actually check that right now. But there might be somebody playing later, so I'll have to possibly look into that later. Otherwise, I would have ignored it. Alright, so muscle, does that work? Muscle, oh god, I capitalized the U. Why would I capitalize the U? Why would I ever do that? Muscle, but nah, muscle don't work. Mover? God, why do I keep capitalizing both letters? Mover battle unit, mover pillar battle unit. See, this is why games like this take me so long to do. I get so like caught up in like the actual like RP of it. Alright, so ship names. Do I need a prefix? Is it even necessary? Battle unit, sniper battle unit, pen battle unit. Vessel? Nah. Or I could use like an acronym or whatever it's called when you use letters. Like space vessel, maybe? Or ooh. Galactic Traveler. Or Organ Extension OE. I like OE for Organ Extension. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, so now we're choosing our starting race trait points, which as a hive mind it might be my only race, or unless I assimilate things. We'll see. So let's see, as a hive mind, I have a feeling extremely adaptive and rapid breeders are probably going to be the best. So let's do rapid breeders, and then you can see I have 0 trait points left. That means I have to choose some negatives to min-max my picks versus points left. So I get 4 more picks, and I have 0 left. So I got to start adding slow learners. I mean, they could be dumb. They're fungus. They don't really need brain. But they are hive mind though. Quarrelsome, no. They'd probably Empire Sprawl. Difficult to manage and organize. You know, like being told what to do. No. Weak. Maybe. Army damage. Oh, worker pops that. No, we're not going to do that. Solitary. No. Repugnant. They would be repugnant probably. Fleeting, wasteful. Wait a minute. I don't think hive minds use consumer goods, so repugnant and wasteful might be good actually. Let's do repugnant and wasteful, which gives me 3 trait points left to work with and 2 picks. So I think I might want to do adaptive. Or maybe take another negative and get extremely adaptive. Huh. We'll do adaptive and... Oh, I should do intelligent because research is one of the best things you can do in this game. Let's see, nomadic. Pop growth and immigration. No, not necessarily. Communal, maybe. Enduring, leader lifespan. There's not a lot of good like ones that I can get. No. Talented, no. Quick learners, no. Traditional, unity from jobs. Maybe. Strong, not necessarily. I guess I'll do communal. I mean, they're a growth, so I think I like that setup. Rapid breeders, they gotta spread. Repugnant, they're not great looking physically, so yeah, that's clear. Wasteful, yeah, I don't think they used consumer goods, so adaptive, habitability, we want that, and we don't want them to use too much housing. I like that. Alright, so homeworld. Let's see if we can just generate one. Also, what kind? Do I want a wet world? Pretty sure fungus need a wet environment, if I'm correct. Or I should be like a frozen world. Be like a frozen fungus. Tundra, alpine, arctic. I feel like a wet world would probably be better. Ocean world, tropical. I like tropical fungus, I think. Wellaba. I think I'll give it my own name. Soil. I like soil. I think hive minds would be kind of literal, I guess, so, you know, maybe soil and, light? No, the star name. This would be like the system name, too. No, fungus like darkness, so. Oh god, what would be the name of their sun / star? Just call it Sky. The star name is Sky. Yeah, I think I like that. I think I can just call their sun the Sky. It's like a weird name for him, but whatever. Alright, city appearance. Yeah, we want a fungal city. Yep. Maybe arthropod. Lithoid city's kind of cool, but or necroid. Oh, the necroid city looks kind of cool. Kind of like the necroid city, honestly. I'm gonna do that instead of the fungal city. Alright, let's see. What are is our origin gonna be? Actually, don't remember. This is not in the console version. It's so this is a little different. Calamitous birth. What is that? Right, not native to their homeworld. Oh, you have to be a lithoid. Okay, so we're not gonna do that. Tree of life. Ooh, that might actually be a good one. Does not have devour. Has hive mind authority. We'll get that though. We're going to become a hive mind. Gains many bonuses from living on a planet with a tree of life present, or penalties if it is absent. Colony ships are more expensive, but will provide new planets with their own sapling. Okay. So we get a bunch of benefit. I kind of like tree of life. It'll be like a giant fungus, maybe even. Just roleplay. It's a giant fungus and not a tree. So I like tree of life. Let's do that. And then we're gonna be so this ethics, you would normally have, you know, enough to get like 3 of these inner circle ones, or like 1 of these and then 1 inner circle one. But if you choose Gestalt Consciousness, which is basically hive mind or an AI, it's the only one you get. And you have to either choose hive mind or machine intelligence. If we didn't do that, we could do like so let's undo that and do like 3 of these, or like 1 of these and then 1 of the inner circle ones, and it changes the civics that you have. So like if you wanted to be like a let's say you wanted to be like a fanatic pacifist, you get like empire modifiers and all that stuff. Choose 1 of that, and then you wanted to be a fanatic pacifist with egalitarian ethics. So you basically be like a democracy that like fanatically is into pacifism, so you don't get involved in anyone's affairs, anything like that, and you strongly don't want to. And you get some like faction influence and stuff with that. But if you choose Gestalt Consciousness, you're basically unable to choose any of this, but you get to either become a machine intelligence or a hive mind. Hive minds and machine intelligences are pretty strong because they can forego certain resources that you need. Like machine intelligence, you don't need to feed them, and they don't need consumer goods because they're machines. And as hive minds, I believe they don't need consumer goods either. Well, all right, let's see. With hive mind, which we're going to be, cannot research or build robot pops. That's fine. Non-hive mind pops must be assimilated, enslaved, or purged. So we can't. Yeah. Basically, you can't have people just immigrate into your planets unless you do the following 3. So if you're a hive mind, you're not good. So we're not going to be good guys. We're just not going to be good guys, and that's fine. Can genetically modify pops to become hive mind compatible if biological ascension path is completed. So okay. So then we could get other people later do that. Cannot follow psionic or synthetic ascension paths. So basically, we can't become psionics. Eventually leads to you being able to talk to essentially an otherworldly god, and synthetic ascension makes it so you can give yourself like robotics and all that stuff. I think it's kind of cool, but as a hive mind, I guess we can't do that. So pop growth speed is up, and empire sprawl penalty is also lessened. So basically, if you're a hive mind, you growing. Alright, so let's see. What kind of hive mind will we be? We get to choose 2 of these. Alright, so one mind. Hive mind takes care to not let its drones diverge. All of your leaders are less likely to gain negative traits, and you get monthly unity up. That's pretty good. Natural neural network. Unemployed drones also produce research points. That's kind of wild, because unemployment is usually something you don't want. Okay, so aesthetic. Cares little for material comforts, so pop amenities usage and habitability is up. Okay, divided attention, admin cap, that's pretty good. Empath, I don't know what this is. Hive mind can reach out and touch the minds of others, giving them a glimpse of our will that helps them understand. Reduces the opinion penalty hive minds normally have with biological empires. Yeah, because if you're a hive mind or machine, most other empires already are not going to like you. They're like pretty much wigged out by you in general. So it includes available envoys, which makes diplomacy better, and diplomatic weight will grow as well. Ooh, that would be interesting. Like, we assimilate people into the hive, and we're trying to convince them all that this is a good thing. I almost want empath. It could be... Oh boy. But we can't get devouring swarm, which is basically like where you eat people. Yeah, I don't want to purge people though. Alright, if we could do empath and then something else that makes it a little bit more sinister, that would be really cool. Strength of legions, armies, subspace, naval capacity up, Or sprawl, yes, we want to grow, so sprawl is something we want to keep low. Sprawl, if your empire sprawl is higher than your admin capacity, basically everything starts to cost a lot more by however much it's over your admin cap. But we'll show all that later. Divided attention. So admin cap versus, that's almost benefiting in the same way. Cold knowledge. So we want to just convince everyone that it's a good thing to be overcome by this fungus. Aesthetic. Yeah, and they don't need as much divided attention. Mind. Unity. Unity's pretty good, so could do that. Most likely to get empath of one mind. I kind of like empath of one mind, actually. So hive mind. This is going to be our voice that we hear whenever we do stuff.
The self is a prison from which only we have escaped.
I'm totally fine with that. Alright, so the Amanite hive. I mean, that's kind of good. Oh, that's the only... Oh, the Amanite consciousness. I like growth better, actually. It makes it sound a little bit more gross. We'll call it the growth. So when they're referring to the Empire itself, they call it the growth. Like, Amanite is like the species name, but when they refer to us as like a collective, they'll call us the growth. I like that. I like that a lot. So now we get to choose our flag. Alright, so let's do... alright, Legion, maybe? I mean, that's pretty high V, but I think I want to do something a little more, ooh, that's, let's see, kind of like that. We'll do black on the outside, and secondary we'll do, like, yellow. No, I'll do, like, a red, maybe. Alright, that kind of looks cool, though. That seems a little sinister. I kind of like that one, but first maybe I'll look for like a planty one. What was that? Nah, pointy. Let's try pointy. Something that kind of speaks like, hey, we're gonna assimilate you and you're gonna become a fungus now. A zombie fungus, pretty much. Nah, it seems too nice. Ornate? No, I think I have that one for another empire I have. Domination, maybe? Okay, let's see what we got here. I mean, that's pretty on the nose for, like, you know, xenomorphs from Alien. No. I don't know if I like them either. Ooh, that's kind of... I kind of like that, but maybe I'll choose a different flag style for that one, though. No, I don't like that either. Nope. I think the circle might do best. Or... honestly, I think I like the circle. That looks kind of like a hand, and I like that. Like, it looks like a growthy hand for a flag. I kind of like that a lot. Alright, let's see what kind of ships we want. Fungoid ships, kind of bulky. The Necroid ships look really cool. And we already have, like, a Necroid-looking city, so it would be kind of cool to have. I think we'll go with Fungoid, though. Maybe Arthropod? Oh, the Lithoid ships look really cool. Velascoid, Plantoid. No, we'll go with Fungoid. Yeah, I like Fungoid. And then the ruler, so we get to actually choose. Air title not available. Consciousness. Mind. Source. Legion. Mind. Consciousness. Great. Let's see. Ooh, because it's a fungus. Stock. They're the stock of the fungus. They are the primary unit. Ruling title. You know what? Let's call the ruling title stock. So stock. That's how you do stock in that. Or let's do trunk. Do I like that? I don't know if I like that or not. Stock, trunk, Mycelia? Or mycelium? God. I gotta... Wait a minute. Do I have traits in here? Missing required trait, hive mind. Oh, I have to put that in. It's in there already. This trait is required. Perfect. Does that mean I have to... Wasteful is... Damn it. Incompatible with hive mind. Great. So, minus... I have to get another one that's -1. Sedentary. Pop growth or migration and resettlement cost. I'm fine with that, because no one's going to immigrate to us. At all. So I think sedentary is fine. Alright, so yeah, let's look back at the ruler. Wellspring. Okay, Legion, Mind, Source. Mind, Source, Consciousness. Wellspring. Okay. Let's just call it Mind. Ruling title is the Mind. So the Mind Wellspring. Actually, I like the Mind Wellspring. That's actually good. Alright, so let's look at the room we want for... This is what the ruling room is going to look like before I choose the color variant for the ruler. The actual, like, population will have different varying colors as well. It looks like too warring. I don't know if we're going to be, like, a very warring state. Just, we want to assimilate people and convince them that this is a good idea. That one kind of seems a little too... Ooh, I think that's like lithoid based. Ooh, like a little rusty, like, outlook. It's not bad looking. That's definitely lithoid. Okay, that's organic, and I like that. I think we're going with that one. It's gross, and I love it. Damn, do I really want my homeworld to be tropical? We can make it like something else. No, tropical with like this growth looks pretty good. I kind of like that. Right, color variant. So it's either like a red color, a purpley color, blue color, teal. So it's like red, purple, blue, or like a greenish tealy color. I think the red sits kind of nicely. So fungoid, empaths, one mind. Okay, I think this looks real good. Amanite. Tree. Actually, yeah, fungus do have a relationship with trees, though, I'm pretty sure. So that actually fits really nicely. Okay, I think we're done creating it. So the Amanite growth. So let's do, I do medium, just so my computer can take it, because I don't want to make it too crazy. How many empires? Do 8. Advanced AI starts. Yeah, we'll do 1. Fallen empires, we do 1. Rotting empires 1, so that means 5 of them will just be normal. Unless you want to make it real crowded in here. Make it a little difficult, so that'll make it so 6 empires in all. Now let's do 9 AI empires. Everything else should be the same. This all looks good. difficulty. Ensign's like normal, in my opinion, I think. Yeah, Ensign's like normal. Yes. Scaling difficulty, we'll leave that off. AI aggressiveness, normal. Placement clusters. So we don't want this random, because I'm pretty sure that just means you can have somebody literally assist them over, as opposed to like giving basically clusters makes it so starting out the amount of space available for your empire to grow is significant enough for you to make it work, and you'll have like some room. Hyperlane density, guaranteed habitable worlds, carabineers, compatibility. Yeah, like we could go into all this later, or you could like check out like tutorials on YouTube for like everything. But honestly, the best way to like know what all this does is to just play the game. There's like the actual tutorial for this game is pretty awful, and if you choose Gestalt Consciousness, it disables the tutorial anyways. But you really should just not use it anyways. It's the tutorial's not great. It's better to just look up on YouTube or just play the game. For me, playing the game was the easiest way to learn it. Like, you'll start with like an empire that doesn't... You'll probably not keep playing your first empire because you'll be like, wow, I kind of suck at this. But then you make another empire and you're like, okay, it's getting better and better and better. And creating new empires is just fun anyways. And eventually you'll make one that pretty much can't lose. On the console, I had like 2 that I basically could not lose the game anymore with. I didn't finish the game, but I would like to try and finish a game with this one. So I might keep playing with this one on stream. And there's another one I started on my yeah, I create a bunch. There's one off stream I'll probably keep doing that I'll like showcase maybe before I cut it today. But I think I'm gonna keep streaming with this one. And Iron Man mode just means there's only one save. I don't really go back on saves in this game anyways. I kind of want to like live with the consequences of what I've done. So I'm gonna leave it on Iron Man mode because that just means there's only one save file as opposed to a list where you can like go back and fix things. If you want to like be perfect about it, like you want that off. And if you want, I don't care about the achievements parts. I like it on just because I like to live with my consequences for this type of game. So let's get started. Okay. And I haven't really played a hive mind either, so this will be a little new for me. I played a machine consciousness, which is similar, but hive mind's a little bit different, a little organic. You still need food and all that.